Do a quick volume test. Hey everyone, it's RockMan.
Yeah, Ratmus.
Let's do a quick volume test. Hey everyone, it's RockMan.
Yeah, Ratmus.
I think that sounds good.
Ratmus.
Now let's see if our internet cooperates.
Be kind.
Alright, bye song, thank you again.
Thank you. Start the game.
Oh. Hey Buck, how are you?
Well, Buckmeister.
Don't worry, he'll disappear.
Buck stops here and then goes somewhere else.
Again, my internet has not been fixed. Our power pole has not been fixed. Nobody ever came. But for some reason, my stream last night was fine, so I'm hoping this stream will be fine. Sorry to hear that. So all we have left to do with this game as far as trophies is trap a certain number of Augs. But we're going to do an almost full playthrough of the game one more time, because there's one really weird secret that's towards the end of the game that we have not shown off, and it's not in any of like the movie files or anything. We're going to show off the weird Aug that me and Ratmus called when we were kids Ed McMahon.
Which I think they changed the timing for or something, but we'll just try to keep an eye on.
What makes you say that?
Because it seemed like it wasn't the time I remember. But let's start playing.
Yeah, alright, start. And then after we finish Night Trap, we will stop the stream and switch to the AVS.
That's what everyone really wants to see.
That's what Buck really wants to see.
I was looking for myself in those chirp highlights, but I didn't see me.
Yeah.
Because they suck.
In the one where it was like the chirp birds going by, there was a Ratmus 1 chirp bird. Probably should have used another layout. What the fuck? Are we gonna tell people about how we used to say, "What the fuck, Sammy, you moron"? Living room, then bedroom.
Bathroom.
No, I don't. Bathroom twice. There was an Adam Sandler comedy thing where they were like, "What the fuck, Sammy, you moron." We used to say that for like an Aug because they're totally named Sammy, right? Living room.
Room, kitchen, and entryway. Not the foyer, because that's not how we roll.
We're also going to tell everyone how when the music goes do 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 do, we used to say either Satan's gonna get you or everybody eats them.
Yes.
And then we're like, everybody eats them, but then we're like, what is it that everybody eats, right? But then one time we were at like a high school play, right?
Yeah.
And then like during intermission or something, like they made an announcement that said, like, I don't even remember what food it was, but I remember they made an announcement. Do you remember what it was?
No.
It was like, you better come to the snack table and get some, like, it's funny that like it was really important that we remember what food it was, and we don't remember what food it was. But they were like, everybody better come to the snack table and get some donuts or whatever it was before everybody eats them, is what the announcement said.
We walked over there like hogs, just kidding.
Ed McHog, yes.
Hello.
And why do we call him Ed McMahon? Because hopefully, as you see, when we try to trap him, he walks by the living room trap, and you hit the trap button, but he doesn't get trapped. He like steps away, and he goes ho 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 ho. It sounds like Ed McMahon's old laugh, sort of. Ho 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 hey-oh.
I can tell this is gonna be fun. You with me, Control? We're going in.
According to my notes, he's at 24:15.
Okay.
You got 6. That's got to be some kind of record.
But
Let's follow this guy.
right before that, the last trappable person is in the living room, so just stay in the living room. Get to that point. So entryway. Now, watching Ed McMahon will probably cause Ratmus to fail, unless, like you said, they change the timing. Downstairs hall.
How hard
Because if you stay there and you watch Ed McMahon going ho 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 and you watch the whole cutscene, then you'll miss trapping Sheila.
Holy shit.
Bedroom, so you will ultimately fail the game.
And life. Party.
After this living room. But yeah, as far as I know, the quote-unquote Ed McMahon scene downstairs hall is not in the like theater where they have all the clips.
Yeah.
At least I don't think so. Outside,
He really.
he is really way
Downstairs
down.
hall.
Yes.
Tu parles français, toi?
Oh no, thank you.
Pitié.
Oh please, just call me Sheila.
Look at those Oreos.
1987 Oreos.
And Life cereal. Product placement at its finest.
I'm sure they paid for their, likeness in this wonderful game.
Damn right they did.
Bathroom twice. So like we said, we'll be testing the AVS today, and then Ratmus will totally get the SNES Classic on, October 2nd or something?
Totally.
Is it being shipped here or to your house?
I think it's to my house, I'm not sure.
Oh, God.
Blue to purple. It's red hair and everybody.
Did you get the bathroom?
Oops. Yeah. Date.
Living room twice.
The wrong button and almost fucked myself.
You just fucked yourself out of the perfect game. Oh, Victor, you monster bedroom outside
Come on,
entryway.
let's go. We don't want to.
Bye, Eddie. Nice of you to drop by, Eddie. Oh, and let us
So
know
we have
when
a lot
you
of
die.
plans, but I don't know how they're gonna go. Like I'm finishing Super Paper Mario eventually. Not that far into it, maybe halfway. Probably less than halfway.
And change the trap access code from blue to orange.
Orange.
It's all
So living room, change the code. I want to do Sonic Mania. I want to stream on the SNES Classic once we get that. I want to stream some NES games on the AVS. I need to go back to Resident Evil 4 X-Bone stream or whatever the hell it's called after this upstairs hall.
Check out my, freaking testicles.
We really have to get those power lines fixed, especially before winter comes, because it's ridiculous.
Winter is coming, let's just say.
Let's just say something's coming and starts with a W. Wahlburgers! It's amazing how many people still hate this game. Kitchen.
Yeah, it looked like there was a downstairs hall thing.
Downstairs hall was 605.
I did that one.
Outside. It's 2 AUGs that you needed for the 1987.
Oh god.
Bugs in full-on lurk mode downstairs hall.
Good ass.
So I'm
Bust
just
nipples.
talking to myself again.
Great cutscene.
Totally pleasuring. But yeah, we're not going for a perfect game here. We just want to see Ed McMahon upstairs hall. I'm actually what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna get off my ass and write a review of this game on the Lighthouse. People need to do that more often. Downstairs hall. I mean, I could link to the guide that.
Now it says possible is back to normal.
That's weird. Bedroom. But yeah, I want to write a review of this game. Want to write a review of the AVS, and I want to make a highlight. I went back and looked on our part 2.
Lisa, Lisa.
Like in the stream that we did, that was part 2.
What's going on?
I can make a nice highlight where you did a perfect game run through,
Not that again.
and then right after that was Scene of the Crime Blind.
Not that again.
Come on, Studley, we better change that code. How about red? Sure.
So we can, have a wonderful highlight of a perfect game in this mode, and Doom can watch it and see Scene of the Crime, which is awesome. So living room, then change the code, then entryway.
Chico, you live.
I know, yeah, for this Halloween, October, I'm trying to talk Ratmus into doing Code Veronica and Resident Evil 0.
At the same time with one controller.
Of course.
Fucking ninjas with garbage bags and shit.
Oh, sure, go ahead. Okay.
Upstairs
Hey, Sarah,
hall
where's
is
your bedroom?
1040.
Oh, it's downstairs.
You're not going to trash your face with this junk, are you? You know they test that on animals, right?
You're not gonna trash your face with this
Exactly,
junk, are you?
but
Megan,
I
it
mean,
could
what?
be a lot worse.
Come on, look at this stuff.
Exactly.
You know, they should
That's
test
why they
this
have
stuff
that
on
sex
Reddit
toy
before
older
people like you
tricorder.
play with it.
Right, and how would they do that, Megan?
With a little rat. See, first
Just say if you don't know what it's for,
then
then you'd probably be too embarrassed to know.
That was too tight.
If you don't know what it's for, then you probably don't need it.
Them Augen.
Also, I want to ask Doom if he wants to watch on a movie night that wonderful documentary.
Your boots.
Man, bold. Upstairs.
Be down in the bay. Time for some sunscreen, right?
After this outside double whammy.
What about the bubbly?
I wish I had this whole game memorized by now.
Do it with my eyes closed or shit. I get about too many times.
Yeah, like, forget blindfolded Mike Tyson's punch out. There should be blindfolded Night Trap downstairs hall.
I'm peeking while he's peeking on the bubbly though. That blender. Guy for making blood smoothies.
The only thing a blender is good for is destroying Super Mario 3D World.
Didn't do a good enough job.
Do you have any ideas for how we could awesomely destroy other M?
Verbally.
And more than just the usual, Ratmus get the rubbing alcohol and then playing that music or whatever. I want to do something more than that. And no, we don't have any guns or tanks.
Get some.
So I don't know what we can do. So do we have acid? Living room. That's probably dangerous.
Do we have that?
What's Jeff doing?
Where'd you have to do? Dog stole the Oreos in the Life cereal.
Like, Race Gene's original idea for destroying Super Mario 3D World was to, like, run it over with a tank or break it or whatever, and then take the pieces and then give it a Viking funeral where, like, he would, like, build a tiny little, like, wooden boat, put the pieces on it, then light it on fire, then, like, send it out on some body of water. But, like, even though we have a river in our backyard, sort of, you really can't do that in that river. Downstairs hall. It's just, like...
Also, isn't that for, like, warriors and stuff? Like, it shouldn't go to Valhalla.
It doesn't deserve that honor, is what you're saying?
Yes.
What's, like, you know...
The opposite of
what's
that
the
is-
opposite of Valhalla?
I thought, like, the opposite of that is you put it in the sand and then, like, shoot ice at it.
Do we have sand or ice?
Yes.
Well, maybe we have ice, cubes.
Just buy some sand.
Get a bunch of model rocket motors. Oh, that's perfectly safe.
Send it into space.
Entryway.
Come on, Stubby.
We got big problems.
What?
The Augs are here.
All right, I'll go downstairs and reset the access code to orange.
Orange.
Alright, Lauren. I probably used... I mean, I remember us shooting off model rockets, like, in Boy Scouts. But...
Great thing with Talk Like a Chicken.
Yes, I remember that.
What's interesting is, like, apparently it has the blip thing in here, too, of, like, when it changed.
New code.
I already used the new code.
I mean, the new code.
Oh. The new Coke.
Control room. Maybe Tony has seen the Augs.
Gotcha.
I'd feel better if we switched the code again to yellow. We don't want anyone else to get control.
Upstairs hall.
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but
Stay in your rooms.
It's powered by D batteries. That's why RockMan doesn't have enough.
listen, things are getting really weird around here. Keep your eyes open and watch out for the other girls. I'll be right back.
You remember that Waka thing on Mythbusters where they ignited 100 fire arrows at once?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot that at Super Mario 3D in that entryway. Shoot that at other M.
Just read. Show this, right?
Yes.
Family, my kind.
Family, my kind.
Deacon's ass.
You okay, Ashley? Hey, Tony, wait! Tony, what
And
is
it's like, yeah,
going
some of the
on
stuff
around
lines up
here?
and other stuff doesn't.
Our town doesn't really go well with explosives, does it?
No.
Check in there, and
I'll check down there.
We once had the police called on us for using bang snaps.
Yes. Wonderful, right? But yeah, then there's moments. I mean, come on.
I mean, you meant to do that, right?
It's like, where did those guys come from?
Shut up, Ratmus. This game makes total sense. Wow.
Yeah, this is great.
Outside.
Okay, hold on. We'll tell leader we're coming in.
We'll tell leader, whatever his name was.
Hog Brigade.
Leader, this is Mike. Come in. Leader, this is Mike. Come in.
This upstairs hall.
This is for you, Mike. Saucy Mike.
I totally get revenge.
Launch that guy into space. Like, we shoot the other end.
Launch other M into space. I'm gonna blow up on the launch pad living room. Downstairs hall.
Scat.
Scat.
According to the last trophy, we got Scat Commander.
Scat daddies, yo.
Let's watch him hack down the door. She might be those shiny, lovable vampires. Oh, you sparkle like a diamond.
I think you just quoted that. Living room. Gonna get you. Yes, in upstairs hall. In one of Ratmus's Night Trap YouTube Poops living room, he made Lieutenant Sims say, "I'm Scatman," and then it went skibbity bit ba ba da boop ba ba da boop.
You got
I'm
nervous.
Scatman.
If I did that today, you'd be trapped.
Yes. After this bathroom. And then upstairs.
That thing's imitated. Well, I did want to build one when I was a kid, so... And then, you know...
You wanted to build what?
One of those og thingies and then the left room with it.
Excellent double whammy.
Holy shit! Well, I better not step in that direction. I mean, whoops.
Entryway. Living room. And Megan.
You gotta help us. Please trap that big hog by the back door so we can get out of here. Kelly, what if they're not there?
Well, if they're not there.
We just have to trust that they are, Megan.
You know, I try to find like information about this game of like what people are saying about it on like message boards and stuff, and I was on the PS4 message board for GameFAQs and like looking for topics that talked about Night Trap, and like a lot of them are from before the game came out because they were old topics. And like one person was saying something stupid like he looked up on that website like how long it takes to beat games, living room, and it was like, you know, how long does it take to beat Night Trap, and somebody wrote an hour. And he said, like, if you can beat this game in an hour, then it's not worth the $15. That's fucking garbage. And, like, everyone was like, you're an idiot. Entryway, obviously. It's like, first of all, the game is only 26 minutes long, but that doesn't mean that, you know,
see everything doing like that, right?
I mean, first of all, if you're playing it for the first time, it's going to take you a lot more than an hour to figure everything out. And second of all, this game has a lot of replay value because, like you said, number one, you can't see all the scenes. Number two, they have all these new game modes, bonus features, different skins. Like, there's so much, like... Yeah, and that too. And, like, there's so much replay value with this version of the game, Living Room. I mean, there's replay value with the original, too, but this game especially. And most people are idiots, as we all know.
It's like, you know, Jeff and Tony's this is trapping them. You know, what the fuck?
What the fuck, Sammy? You moron.
Let's look upstairs.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. How long does it take to beat Super Metroid if you're Code Doom? 57 minutes.
They set us up.
Oh, Victor, they're just hungry.
Where are Jeff and Tony?
They're downstairs in the control room. Someone else is taking control of the cameras and the traps.
Me and Ratmus, when we're testing out the AVS, we'll probably play Contra, and we can beat that in like 25 minutes. And that's one of my favorite games. Bedroom coming up.
Now they made it so you game over when you trap that guy now.
Charlie, yeah, that's stupid. I don't like that because it's not a game over if it's Swanson.
Yeah. Like F her apparently.
Wait, what did you miss?
I think I missed anything. It's just probably these two guys. Right?
Something was flashing red.
Oh, that was to trap that guy and get
outside. Oh, because fucking Charlie? Okay, never mind.
In the trees and all.
Right, back to this kitchen. I gotta remember what the goal is here.
Just gonna take a shit in the sink.
After this upstairs hall. Buck, are you gonna do a wonderful stream when you get your SNES Classic? Bedroom.
Hello, Das. What do you say?
I don't like this dude, man.
You see, Lieutenant,
Bedroom. After this downstairs hall.
Being a fucking prude.
Downstairs hall. Yeah, I think what I'll probably do is maybe do a couple of streams, like do a super.
Maybe a couple of speed runs, you know.
No, I mean I'll do like a Super Mario World stream, play Super Mario World, and obviously I'll do a stream where I play Star Fox 2 and probably horribly fail it. I don't know if we could do that. If we could do some of that as a RockMan or Ratmus, but you would be playing Resident Evil totally.
Jeffrey, are you all right?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. What's going on? Where's Tony?
What other wonderful games are on it that I'm forgetting?
Star Fox 2.
Downstairs hall. Super Mario Kart's on it. We could play that, right?
Well, it's got online capability too, right?
You heard about the mod to play Super Mario 64 online that Nintendo shut that down, obviously. I saw a Nintendo Capri Sun and some people streaming it.
You're fighting.
Outside. But yeah, trapping Swanson doesn't count as a game over, and like apparently I heard somebody say that like you could trap Swanson and still get a perfect game, according to Kelly. After this, living room, and then just stay in the living room because that's the wonderful Ed McMahon that we're going for. Yeah, you'll actually miss guys in the downstairs hall, but here it is. Here's Ed McMahon coming up, we hope. Oh, he's crazy! Okay, so it looks like they did change the timing a bit so that you can see that Ed McMahon and trap Sheila. Although it's no longer a perfect game, oh well. We saw the Ed McMahon. I wonder, because it's counting the Martins as your possible. Do you think it counts them for the achievement for trapping augers, or
yeah, I'm not sure.
Does it count Weird Eddie as an auger? Like if you trap him, does that count for your auger total?
I don't think so because it's not in the possible.
Help me, please. You're the only one that can save me. You're all mine now.
All right. Well, we saw Ed McMahon. Didn't get a perfect game.
Thanks, Control. You just saved my life. And you were very good. You saved all my friends. Trapped most of the Oggs. I'll bet with a little practice you could be perfect.
Come on, I want to trap you, bitch.
They must not have had the master for those scenes of her. That's because that's must be why it looks so bad.
Yeah. Like have say the names of the augurs and shit.
Sammy? Every aug is called Sammy. Or you mean like the stunt actors?
Yeah. Not Chico.
Yeah, I guess it's Sammy and there's Chico, and then every other one is Sammy. Probably did porn.
She probably did house.
Gay porn, right?
He was killed in Vietnam, I want to think. You dig?
Alright, let's look at the games on the SNES Classic. Contra 3, I could play that blind. I don't really want to do a playthrough of Donkey Kong Country. I mean, I was planning on doing it in the Japanese version.
Do it 98%.
I mean, I could mess around with F-Zero. I could do Mega Man X. I'm not going to do Mario RPG. I just screamed that earlier this year. But I'll definitely do Mario World, obviously. There's some Street Fighter 2. I mean, I guess I could, if we did a special RockMan and Ratmus stream, we could try Star Fox 2 together and then like do the 2-player games or something.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Some most common.
We'll see. That's...
Scale.
With the lack of a toilet. So you need something like 300 more odds, I would guess. Just need to get to level 100 of Survivor mode, right?
Yes. Oh shit! Just say frankly. Loading times. Screaming villain.
This is totally the master of survival mode.
Not unlocking.
Mastered it once. Let's see if we can master it again. It totally gets easier.
I missed both of those.
You've already failed. Buck's the only one here. Why don't we have thousands of viewers for this?
Purple.
I'm upstairs, but the girls are all over the house.
Purple.
Purple.
We're in the Doom and Luna want to do a Streets of Rage race.
Lol. The clamps and shit. And even if I fail those first ones, I'm getting traps.
Yeah, but not enough traps. So often breaking contact.
Breaking contact.
Breaking contact. What the hell, Ratmus, you suck.
Okay.
Just start over at this point. Way to do that.
Yeah.
Red.
Since no one's here, let's talk about Spaceballs. I mean, oh shit, there goes the planet. For some reason, Ratmus bought it on Blu-ray and then is now stealing my DVD. Well, hey, Cobra.
Cobra!
Well, it came out in '87, the same year when Night Trap was shot. Gene Shalit from NBC said, it's an 8 trillion on the laugh meter. That's totally not, exaggerating at all. But see, it's an 8 trillion on the laugh meter, but you don't know how high the laugh meter goes. It goes up to infinity, so really 8 trillion is not really that much. When you think about it. Wait a second. The robot is named Dot Matrix?
Yeah.
Isn't that the same character from Reboot? I mean, in Reboot, there was Dot Matrix.
Start.
How's it going, Cobra? How many 10 ones did you eat today? Not enough. Ratmus is farming traps to get the last trophies. Gene Shalit never overblows on the laugh meter.
Never blows. Peanut butter.
Failing hard.
Being awesome.
Cobra's just going to be able to walk into a store on launch day and get an SNES Classic. Which means we wasted our money, right?
And that's just going to be healed, and that's a wonderful thing.
Obviously, he can walk. Cobra will go to a GameStop on the day the SNES Classic comes out, and it'll be a frickin' madhouse like Black Friday, and he'll be trampled and break his leg again.
Is that red or orange?
Yes.
Like it was only one. So the one I needed.
Breaking contact! I'm totally not supposed to say this, but before the stream started, Song cheered some bits, and now she's the first person to break 10,000 bits on my channel. Yeah. You guys want to hear a silly story? As you can see up there, the top cheer by Song is 6001. Well, when she did that, guess what I did? Song cheered me 6001 bits, so I went to my bits document, and I put in the 6001 bits, but I put it under Race Gene's name, and then I realized something was wrong, like, weeks later, something wasn't adding up, and then, like, it took me, like, a month to figure out what the hell the problem was, that I fucking put the 6001 under Race Gene's name instead of Song's. Speaking of metal, Cobra, did you see that there's a new Ga Metal, Johnny Atma, Sega medley? Me and Ratmus listened to it right before the stream. Problem is, the only games and songs that we really know that were in it was Sonic 3 and Toe Jam and Earl. What about, you know, getting bits on your alternate accounts?
I tried that too. It doesn't work. I cleared my browsing history.
God! They're on to you.
Watched 6 hours of porn. I mean, everything I can think of.
If you guys want to see the top 3 bits givers, here they are. Here's 4 and 5. Cobra, you're number 5.
The traps and shit.
Things are gonna get easier, right, Ratmus?
Yes.
Wow, you trapped a lot of them.
Yeah, I got lucky.
It's better to be lucky than good. You're gonna make it to level 100 now. Indeed. Okay. You know what's totally weird? I just realized the number 4 and 5, Sunrose and Cobra, if you add their two bits numbers together, it's exactly 1,000.
Whoa.
It's crazy.
Buddy, eat some. I'll be using this one.
Get in the sunscreen.
Play master at this rate.
What the fuck, Sammy, you moron?
Let's take a shot every time she says use the trap zone.
Use the TWAPS control.
Eat some. Chico. Some of these are like almost the exact same time too.
I just like to be Night Trap Master. Remember, you've been training all your life for this, Ratmus.
Just most of it.
Purple.
Just most of your incredibly shitty life. Right?
The world gets attacked by, Augs, and this is the only way to save the world, then I'll do it.
An Aug apocalypse?
Missing stuff.
I'll explain everything when Cobra gets back.
The static actually like helps you more than it supposedly like hurts you, right?
That's what gets easier.
Fucking ratio.
Fucking racial slur.
What all it is, right? Just outside, that's wonderful.
Isn't it though? It really is.
Fucking hold by the outside. 24.
Got the ratios.
The race gene ratios.
And the racial slurs. Where is Race Gene anyways? He said he was going to be, you know, working less. He lied. They're at like 85%. Clearly way better than normal.
Because I'm awesome like that.
It's because he said he got really lucky on like level 8.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Sammy?
We're getting there, everybody.
What the fuck, Sammy? Somewhere around 200 more.
It's always blue, right?
It's always blue, except when it's not.
Dun dun.
See, Cobra's leg used to be a pussy, but now it's metal. Living tissue over a metal endoskeleton.
Directed by James Cameron.
Buck, you like Terminator, right? Oh, I see. You're one of those. You're one of those people. The purists. I guess DK's that way too. Well, did you hear that supposedly James Cameron is going to direct another Terminator with Linda Hamilton and Arnold Schwarzenegger? We'll see if that's true in a few years. Welcome back, song.
How you doing?
I mean, I'm all for another Terminator movie. As long as it's good.
That one was tricky.
83%.
Yeah. How's everyone in chat doing, right? Loving the Og goodness. They're doing wonderfully, Ratmus.
Get these mad trophy daddies so we can get down to the AVS, right?
Yes. We call the hat trick, everybody.
Nobody calls it that.
Just called it that. Who wants to call it the hat trick with me?
No one. Welcome back, Robo. Ratmus is gonna make curry for dinner today. You totally got in the stream early, right? So in case anyone cares and doesn't remember how this survivor mode works, every time that number ticks up, that's a new level, and the code changes. It will quickly tell you what the new code is, and then Augs appear in random locations that Ratmus has to react to as quickly as he can, figure out where the Augs are and what order to trap them in, and trap them as quickly as possible. And every fourth level, the game will check to see if you have 75% captured, and if you don't, it's a game over. But right now, Ratmus has about 83% capture rate, so he can basically keep going at pretty much indefinitely at this point. And we need we don't know exactly how many more we need, but it might be like 150 or so more, and we will get the final achievement, trophy, whatever. Burger King with your grandparents. I don't think if our grandparents were still alive, I don't think they would even go to Burger King, right?
Parents were alive, the Yumbo was a thing.
If our grandparents were alive, they'd get the Yumbo. And that's how they died.
Creatures following us! Just relax. Come on, come on.
That chicken parm pizza.
I mean, I know you like that chicken parm sandwich at Burger King, Cobra, but I'm sure it's not as good as... I mean, number one, it's not as good as like real chicken parm from like the Olive Garden.
Is that really real stuff though?
It's probably not as good as like your chicken. I mean, not chicken. But I would much rather have like a pork tenderloin from your favorite restaurant or whatever. My tenderloin emote just isn't used very much anymore. Stupid thing. Like, we tried to even just make a Sundrop emote, and the fucking bastards, like, we couldn't have any letters because they were too small. It's like, what the hell?
Kids, if they can, get a 2, it's okay to sacrifice a 1 capture, right?
These days have never played this game. It's not properly.
These kids in the 90s played this game so much, right?
We were kids in the 90s. By that I mean teenagers.
I think the one room that doesn't have a double catch is the kitchen.
So tonight's song will be streaming Pokemon. I have absolutely no idea if there's going to be a barbecue or Stranger Things. I have not heard anything. I have not decided when my next Super Paper Mario stream is going to be. It might be Monday, to be honest.
I'm going to call my friend and brag about this, right?
I have a vodcast planned for Sunday afternoon, but like I said, Luna and Doom are planning on doing the Streets of Rage race, and they don't know when.
Streets of Rocky? What?
Doom said maybe this weekend. It depends on Luna's schedule. No, I don't think I'll stream tomorrow. But if the only time when Luna can do it is during the afternoon Sunday, then I will hold off on my vodcast. But if not, then there will be a vodcast. And it will be wonderful. Yeah, Luna and Doom are planning on racing Streets of Rage. I don't even know if it's Streets of Rage 1 or Streets of Rage 2 or multiple games. I have no idea.
3.
I have no idea when it's going to be. They haven't figured it out because of Luna's schedule, so... As far as me racing Mega Man 2 or anything like that, I really don't want to do that until I can be 100% sure that my internet is fine. I mean, it's been fine yesterday and today, but until I get those wires fixed, I have no idea, and I'd rather not do a race just in case.
Race just in case?
Shut up. Cobra Dog says hi. Ratmus Dog is not here.
Whoa. dogs. They like to get hot dogs.
You're at like 82%. Look at the song with her fancy red badge.
They're not there.
Buck and Song are here. They're just totally lurking like everyone else. I guess Cobra's not really lurking.
The manholes. This is racist. Playing Diablo 2, everything's fine.
Diablo 2. Speaking of sliders, what was that episode where, you know, he said his name was Quintar and he was a mighty wizard in League with El Diablo?
And I'll destroy you all. Yeah, I don't remember often.
I'm gonna find that episode. We've been watching those sliders. Although next week we should have Survivor to watch, so.
Whoa.
Which means wonderful Giordano's Pizza.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. 251, and you got it. You did it. Ratmus did it, everyone, on level 69.
Let's look at this put out, right?
We gotta go to True Troph Daddies. Ratmus just got 100% trophies in Night Trap 25th anniversary. Took an hour and 3 minutes of today's stream.
Orange.
Man, Troph Daddies, yo!
Like a trophy.
Purple.
Hi, Dream Eaters.
Hey, Dream Eaters, what's up? Oh, hi, Mark.
RockMan Respect completed the game Night Trap 25th Anniversary Edition and is the 5th gamer on the site True Trophies to complete it.
I just need to, you know, day one get Night Trap 100% that day.
On X-Bone, yes. The first person on True Trophies to beat this game was September 6th, then September 8th. Then if we had, you know, just had another hour and 3 minutes last week, you could have been the 3rd, but no, these two guys cut ahead of you on the 16th and 17th.
Yes.
Orange.
This is our first and only 100% trophies game on the PS4.
Yes.
It's worth 3,845 True Trophies points.
Whoa.
Blue.
Megan is dead.
See, the platinum, it says unlocked by 5 gamers, but for some reason up here it says 2 gamers have completed it, but you click on it and it shows all
The
5,
five,
so
yeah.
it's weird.
Blue.
Nobody cares, but there's that.
Blue.
Thanks for the host elegy.
Hi, Elegy. Ho, 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 ho.
You've lowered to 77%.
Just walk away.
Orange.
music.
And just increase the time of us sitting here.
What's wrong with that?
Chat wants us to get to the AVS, goddammit.
We made as we finish this game, so I'm just waiting for it to kick me out of this mode, and then we're going to switch to something else.
You're now at 75%. I was thinking about this last night on Xbox 360. There was a game called Apples to Apples, and in order to get all the achievements, you had to like play a bunch of online games and stuff. And so like Ratmus and his friend were like playing Apples to Apples games online to get, you know, the wins, achievements, or whatever it was. And like the more people you had, the easier it was. So we had a second account like also playing named Clowns Debate 2. And because we were using Clowns Debate 2 like to help our main accounts get the achievements, Clowns Debate 2 like played so many Apples to Apples games that back then, and I think maybe even to this day, Clowns Debate 2 is like in the top 5 maybe of like the worldwide leaderboards for wins in Apples to Apples.
Just say Ramster Ball.
Alright, so that is Night Trap 25th Anniversary Edition, a wonderful game that I'm going to write a review about sometime, I hope. Like I said, we got 100% trophies. Hopefully it will come out on Xbox One, and Ratmus will immediately get somehow all of the achievements. How do you... update itself.
Ultra rare.
Yes, we got an ultra rare platinum achievement here. We're getting all the troph daddies.
Yes.
100% troph daddies.
Troph the mof.
And you know, if we can do it, anyone can do it. Just fucking play the game. It's awesome, and follow our 100% walkthrough.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up, Nightbot. Alright, so here's what's going to happen now. We have to stop the stream temporarily, and then we're going to hook up the wonderful new system, and so we will be back. If anyone has to leave, bye, thanks for being here, thanks for putting this on a Kleenex, and that's it for Night Trap. We'll be back in a few minutes.